Hey, this is Sasha. Thanks for joining me in today's video. And what I want to show you in today's session is how to day trade options a little bit differently, maybe in a non-directional way. So stay tuned. I'm going to share with you this insight in this video. All right, so one of the reasons I'm focusing a little more on day trading here is because we have a new course that's looking at charts, and charts is usually where you're doing a little bit more active trading. And we have a brand new course coming out called Technical Analysis for Option Traders. So when you're looking for how to set up an option trade, you're probably looking at how do I do it by the charts, and that's what this course is all about. How do I tweak my initial position? How do I tweak as I get out and take profits into strength, or when do I exit based on the charts or technicals? So that's what this course is all about. And if you haven't checked it out yet, definitely take a look. It's on our website, rise2learn.com, or you could go to our Traders Fly website and also just kind of scroll down and you can click on the course and get it there. There's also a lot of great getting started things, freebies, courses, memberships, and coaching one-on-one sessions if you're interested in that. And if you get this course kind of early enough before Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day here soon, you can get it at a discount by using the coupon code CHARTSLOVE14. Now, this course is going to be packed with over 7 hours of training and 23 modules, and we talk quite a lot about all the different technical analysis like moving averages, Bollinger Bands, RSI, average true range, and much more regarding how it applies to your option trades. And if you're brand new to options, definitely check out the beginning option courses first before you get there. Now, remember, order it soon, and that way you could save $50 on your purchase. All right, so let's get started here with the lesson. All right, so most people that go ahead and trade options, they're really looking for, at least the day trading part, they're looking for maybe just a directional move, a price move. Hey, it's gonna go this way or that way. And although you could do that, I wanna share with you another approach that could open up your mind a little bit. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you this concept. This is going to be on Amazon. Currently the market, if you look at Amazon right here, is pulling back a little bit. Now you could go ahead and take an approach. Hey, I think this will go ahead and go up, or it'll go down. You know, a little bit more of a guessing game, I guess. But you could also pair that with time decay. Now, you could also do directional with this concept and this strategy I'm going to share with you. So you could also tweak it a little more to the upside, tweak it a little more to the downside. But what you could also do is focus in on making your money and profits more from time decay. So how would I go about doing this? Well, let's take a look at doing a 2-day butterfly. So if I go ahead and let's say we go to the 2045, and I will go ahead and buy a butterfly right here. And this is basically a short duration trade. And the reason I would do a short duration here is basically because the speed of the time decay is exceptionally fast. And now what I'm going to do is widen kind of some of these wings. So here we've got, I always like my other side to be a little bit on this side, on the upside, to be on the downward area. And then this side, what I'll do is I'll balance it out and make sure that it's, you know, a balanced kind of butterfly. Because here we're not really looking for price movement, we're looking more for time movement, or basically time decay. So within basically a day or so, what you could do is within 2 days, as long as it's kind of in this range or ballpark, basically using about $218 to capture about 145 or maybe 130 in a day or two. And the thing is execution is very critical in these trades. You only got 2 days in the trade. So if you go ahead and ramp it up, let's say 5 contracts, you're using about $1,000. You know, you're in these trades and then you're out pretty quickly. So if you go ahead and let's just say we'll do 4 contracts right here. Try to go ahead and get filled on this. I'll try to bump this down a little bit and go ahead and kind of pop this order in. So once you go ahead and put that order in, you'll notice that your theta decay and time decay is going to be exceptionally fast. So there it is. There's the order. Obviously, this is a paper trading platform, but what you can do is right away, immediately, since this is kind of like a trade that you put on and just take off, right away, immediately, you go ahead and put a sell order in. And you might go ahead and put a sell order in for, let's say, a little bit higher. And that way you can go ahead and try and get filled maybe by the luck of the draw you might get filled and get your profits because it is fast. We've got 121 theta. It is a 2-day trade to expiration. You are not going to hold this for a long period of time, but already you can see the theta is wiggling around there, and the decay is fast. So you might be in and out of this trade very quickly. So I could just go ahead and put this trade in right now. Let's just see, hey, if I bump it up to $3 even, you know, I'd be up $340. It's probably not going to get filled, but this is what you do, is you put this trade in and you see, hey, am I able to get out, and just let the order sit. If you wait until the point of where this hits your profit target, where your profit and loss actually hits your profit target, you might be waiting a long time for that. Or basically you put it in, and then what's going to happen is it moves on you by the time you put the order in. So it's important to just go ahead and put that order in right away, and now you're just letting it sit and marinate. And that could sit there for 5 minutes, it could sit there for 20 minutes, it could sit there for 2-3 hours. But doing these, you know, a couple days before can get you an exceptionally fast theta. And as long as price somewhat stays stable relatively in this range, even for the day, you should be pretty good. Now, the other approach to doing this is if you want to be a little more directional. Let's just go ahead and take this and uncheck it. If you prefer, oh, there you go. You can see it already got filled. If you want to be a little more directional, let's say, you could go ahead and shift this to be a little more directional. So I could go ahead and go right here where, hey, I'm actually a little more directional, and this is a little, you can make even more money if you're going to start choosing a direction in this case, because you're ramping up some contracts, and you can basically choose a direction, because now by going a little out of the money, it allows you to be a little more cheaper on those trades. So you could also stack some contracts there, and as it goes there, but remember, it's got to now move. That's the one big downside, is it actually has to move in your direction, and it's got to do that within a day or two. Sometimes if you do it right in the morning and it's moving in that direction, you can catch the momentum and it keeps doing that, then yeah, that could be fantastic, but that may not always be the case. So be a little more careful with that as you do those things. You could also kind of skew things a little bit, where if it does go against you, like this, where your risk is less, but then down here the risk is more. But remember, with time decay, boom, it ramps up. So you could do something weird like that in a trade situation. Let me see if I could bump it a little closer to where you could still be profitable on the, even if it does go. Okay, so here's a trade idea where basically I'm doing kind of a bullish butterfly in a way, but if it does pull back, you know, 2 days into it, hey, I'm still, I'll be even more profitable over here. So if it pulls back quite a bit, I'd be even more profitable on the backside. So doing something like this could be also another powerful trade idea or strategy. Anyways, I would normally do a balanced one personally, but you know, for you, if you want to take a little different approach, totally up to you. And remember, this was just a 2-day butterfly here that we've had. It's just 2 days left in the trade. There's not a lot of time in the trade, so you're really in the trade and out of the trade pretty quickly. It's basically like a day trade in a way. And could you go ahead and be in the trade longer? Yeah, but the most important thing I would say is when you put these trades on, don't forget to put in your sell order as well with it shortly after, because if you're waiting for those profits and you're saying, hey, I'm going to wait till I see it on my screen where it's, you know, $200 or $300. By the time you see it, put the order in, you might already have missed out on the trade. So be a little more careful and cautious with that. Other than that, I hope you found this video helpful, insightful, and gave you some things to think about. Definitely check out our website here at tradersfly.com. As you go there, there's a lot of great freebies that you could check out, and some getting started guides as well. All right, thank you so much. Remember to grab some of those freebies by clicking the link over here, or subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. Thanks again, and I will see you next time.